Welcome back. We're going to be covering the top 10 ghost videos of all time, at least according to us. We're going to jump right in. We hope you enjoy.
I might be the only one who actually loves this one, but I'm telling you, I do not think that this is a result of artifacts, compression, or matrixing, because artifacts are a delay in the film, and if it delays, it would show up on the girl in front of him or even the guy, and it doesn't happen. Watch our more in-depth review and see why I think that the whatever it is actually in the physical space with them.
And when you check out that review, you can also see why this was the most divisive one on the list between us, because I don't buy it at all.
But it's real. This is in Brazil. There are a couple things this might be. It could be falling glowing mushrooms. They have glowing mushrooms in Brazil apparently, and that might just be what this is. But more likely,
they make that shit up in Metal Gear Solid 3. They recharge your batteries on there.
I'm sure they do in real life too. I really don't know. This is probably most likely Et Bilu, which is a fictional creature made up by, let me try to read this name, Urander Fernandez de Oliveira.
Urander Fernandez de Oliveira.
Anyway, they did this for a show, I guess, in Brazil for the Portal Project, which is a paranormal group. According to internet, this can't be trusted. However, I just kind of like the way this thing looks. It looks weird. I guess you could say maybe it's digital or whatever, but I don't know. I just like this one.
This was yet another divisive one.
You don't like this one?
It's a piece of shit.
So wait, should I have put Ghostface in front of this one? And it's looking at us.
It's the Karate Kid.
No.
Unfortunately, Nathan's not with us right now, but he would back me up on this. He likes this one a lot.
I do too.
Okay.
Everyone likes this video.
The first time I saw it, I thought it was creepy. For this one, this holds a special place to me because it's an early one that I saw. I do think it is one of the most well-produced ones as far as like a fake video goes. I think it's very well done, and for me, it definitely had that creep factor. And I don't see it mentioned a whole lot. It had its time in the past, but it doesn't really come up too much anymore. I have respect for this one. It's presented like it's a newscast, but I do think that's part of the production. If anyone actually knows more about it and it is indeed some actual newscast, let us know, but I do not think that's the case.
If there's anything in this... Whoa. See that? No strings attached. That one was different. It shifted it before, but it's never just thrown it like that.
Our next one here is from, what's this guy's name? We'll look it up and put it up on the screen. This guy, basically he throws down the remote. He doesn't throw down the remote.
I threw it on the ground.
He puts it down on the ground and immediately flips. Now, there's probably an elaborate way that he is faking this. And the only reason why we think that he would be likely to fake this is because he has another video that seems way faker, and that kind of hurts his credibility a little bit. That being said, this is a cool magic trick, and there's no cuts. You see him put it down. It's pretty impressive.
But I do recommend watching some of his other videos. They lend greater context because he has a lot of videos covering paranormal activity in his house. Have a look at it, see what you think. This was the first thing that we ever covered, and I was torn about putting it on this list because I do not believe in its legitimacy at all. But the first time I saw it, I thought it was really creepy, and I kind of had myself in the shoes of if I was there and something like that came out of the darkness. It's scary as hell in my mind. I have, I guess, a personal love for it because it's also one of the first ones we covered. There'll be a link to the extended review. It's called the Blackburn Guys because it takes place in Blackburn, England. I've also found older uploads of this. It was either in India or Pakistan. I think this was a much older video of a prank, and it got a lot of publicity and somehow linked to being in Blackburn, England. I do think it's just really effective at being creepy, especially the first time you see it. After the first time, it's pretty funny.
Look there!
Eastern State Penitentiary is very well known for being haunted, and in this particular video, even if this isn't any kind of like ghostly apparition, it's pretty creepy. Somebody's out there at this place late at night running around in this beam in a black cloak. So either way, this is pretty creepy. The paranormal research group TAPS covered this one.
What is that?
What? Go full screen. I don't see anything. He's already too close.
Just haul ass.
Wanna do it?
Haul ass.
I can't see. I can't see, dude. Whenever I start running, the cloak goes over me. I can't even see where the railing.
There's no way somebody's running down that hallway. When you start running, it wraps around you and you can't see anything. You totally lose where you are.
And we're definitely getting into the part of the list where I think these are much more interesting and harder to explain videos from here on out. So I do like this one a lot because of the history and backstory of Eastern State Penitentiary in Pennsylvania.
This one's pretty classic.
Old stove. I don't remember if you. Hold on, you hear that?
What? I heard it too. Oh man.
Let's get out of here, man. It's creepy. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my! Get out of here!
All right, so this is a classic video.
Is this classic? How is this? Are we claiming classic too soon?
Instant classic. The backstory is this is an old Civil War era house. They come around the corner and that thing is just right in their face and like scary as hell. I would freak the hell out if I was there too. The most prevalent theory in debunking this is that it is a person. That's a weird messed up face, but maybe it's the poor quality in the lighting. It could just be a homeless person there. But that freaking sound.
Oh my god!
At the same time, the sounds can be added in post, but their reaction is damn legit. I think it warrants its spot on the list.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Go 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 go! Go up! Go go! Go up! What the hell is that? Do you feel anything? I do. It's cold. What the hell is that? Oh my god! Oh my god, dude! What the hell is that? Oh shit! Oh my god! Oh my god!
I had no idea how they did it initially, and it was really fucking creepy. The reason why it gets so high on the list is because it's a faked ghost video that uses a practical effect instead of it being digitized, which is way more effective. Props to these guys for doing that. I hate to say that it's fake, really, because I really enjoyed it.
It went undebunked for a long time. There is a door inside the pantry. It sounds convoluted as hell to me.
It's either a door or a shelf. Of course, that shelf's gonna make noise and stuff too, so a door makes a little bit more sense. You would hear that too, probably.
I feel like you would hear it too. So I don't know. Like I said, I don't know that it's ever been 100% just flat out debunked, but that is the prevalent theory. What pantry like opens up like that?
Yeah,
but
I don't know what kind of house has it.
I still like this one because there's still some lingering doubt in my head for how they did it. Captain Disillusion has a video explaining that that's how they did it. Apparently in that one, that they talk about that being not an entirely uncommon thing for pantries in certain houses somewhere. I don't know. That sounds weird as hell to me. Take it for what you will and let us know your opinions. I do think it's a good video. Initially, I didn't even really care for this video that much, but I'll tell you what changed my mind was a little bit of research. This shadow moves toward them. They don't acknowledge it. Supposedly, they don't see it until after the fact of them exploring this area that they're in. It would be harder to digitize because of the way that the camera is moving. I'm not saying it'd be impossible. You see special effects like this in movies all the time. Whenever they walk in and it starts moving at the exact same time, you hear the call to prayer bells sound. It's called the Azan or Adhan. It chimes and it's the call to prayer. So the Azan is held 5 times a day. One of the things it is also used for is there are jinn, which are evil. One way of kind of exorcising them from the area that they're in, so that in your house or messing with you or something like that, is to use the call to prayer. It's the root of the word of what you get for genie, but I know they're generally considered malevolent, so you don't want jinn around. And that is why I like this video so much. Lines up so well.
However, I do think there might be a couple of explanations. If you look as the camera passes by, you can see something leaning down by the window there. That's one of their friends in there, and he gets up and he walks towards them, and the light from the sun out the window is just too much overexposure, pretty much blocking out his head and arms. So the reason I like it is just I don't think the people who made it intended to fake it. I think they saw it and thought it was something real too. Is this too though? The more I think about it, the more I just think it's one of their friends. Let's rank it down. This was gonna go down 3 points.
No, I like
Civil
it where it's
War
at.
and Pantry Ghost goes above it.
No, I like this one.
Yeah,
This one has so much good context.
You know
The
what? My
creepiness.
ghost face has a lot of good context too. You got the blood. You got the guy who never made it to the party. His face is all bloodied up.
All I saw was the Karate Kid.
Look, this isn't fair. Yours gets up to like number 2. Mine's at 10. Some bull.
Dude, It's just not real.
What?
Before we hit number 1, we're gonna hit us some honorable mentions.
Okay, first you got this one with this guy, he's in a sheet or whatever. And he just fucking jumps up. But you know, the more you look at it, the more you realize it's a trick, and I'll let you figure it out. Pretty good. Disneyland, this is the one you want to cover.
It honestly really deserves a spot on the list.
All right, we're gonna rework the list real quick. All right, number 7.
The prevalent debunking theory is that it's reused security tapes. Very possible, but it is a pretty distinct image. It's very well done. The recording on the security cam screens, I don't know if it's ever been 100% disproven, so it probably should have been on the list, given that we have some that are obviously fake.
Look, we worked on this list for so long, and I could never get an appropriate ranking, and I wanted my ghost face in there.
I feel like we might get some hate for leaving out the Disneyland one, but for whatever reason, it just did not, it's not very
I just
striking.
retroactively added it. Take off Brazil Ghost. Take off the one from the Bilu. Take that one off and put this one there. There we go. We can rework this list at any point. This is the ghost in the corners where this girl's dancing, and then like, oh shit. No, we're the only ones who like this one. I'll look in the comments. Everyone hates this. We're the only ones.
Really?
Yeah, we're the only ones who like it.
Oh, I love this video.
Yeah, I do too.
It's completely fake, but I actually like this
I
one
did
a lot.
too.
The way it comes in up at the top,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
they run. It's so quick. It's up at the top of
I
the
know.
stairs. They run outside, and they see it in another place.
All right. Well, this is our number 1.
No,
All right. We got another one here. It's the ghost behind the fridge. I like this one. He runs towards it. I like that. I like when videos, whenever they see something, they run towards it. I always like that. And then of course, there's nothing there. So this is either like a digital manipulation or it's just like a visual anomaly. All right. We got another one. This is the girl in the cemetery. This was just classic. This was out for a long, long time. She's got the cat eyes or whatever. This is just a classic. This one is the Pink Lady family. The context surrounding it, you got great ghost photo. You got some great ghost photos surrounding it, but this one's a little bit of a stretch. This one's the roller coaster. This one is kind of weird at first. You see her face, looks almost like her skin's kind of off. And then later on, the camera moves out of the way, and then she's not there anymore. It's like, oh, it's really just they're wearing face paint. The camera moves out, and in that particular angle, she's not visible. She's there, she's just not visible. And then Bangunan, this one we had on the list for a while, and honestly, all right, let's add this one back on the list. Take out what's one you like? The Call to Prayer at number 2. Take it out. It's gone. Bangunan's at number 2.
Good. Why are you calling it Bangunan? That's a great question, AJ, because we're probably the only people that call it this. Bangunan is the name of the documentary. It's a Malaysian word for building, and thank you to a prior comment. You can look up the Bangunan movie trailer or documentary trailer, rather.
The thing is that if this is supposedly paranormal evidence, they ruin it because they add all these other elements that are obviously fake. There's a guy like going up a wall, I think at one point. At the very end, there's like a jump scare. They didn't really need if they were intending for this to be a documentary. I understand they wanted to make it entertaining. I'm not gonna say we wouldn't do the same thing.
Dude, we fake nothing.
We fake nothing?
Like in that one where I got caught in the mirror, it's real.
The one where we got stabbed in the eye?
We're just resilient. Bangunan, good one, made a big splash, but
It's also at number 2 now on our list.
Also,
Okay, moving on.
I also want to add one.
And then there's this one. This one is fuck.
What is going on?
I don't know. We wanted to include this in the list initially, but we kind of consider it like a creature video.
Some kind of cryptid, maybe? I don't know what this is. I love it, though. This is some of the creepiest shit I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's amazing. Maybe it's the ghost of whatever's dead, you know? Maybe it's a ghost of a creature. Whatever our number 1 is, this would be like S rank.
They're called the Nightcrawlers. If you want to look them up, Nightcrawlers. This is definitely something that we need to cover more in depth later. I could talk about this one
Look forward to
forever.
this one in a top 10 creatures video in the future. And now, number 1. What is that, like a drum roll? What
Yeah,
is that?
dude. Drum roll.
Okay. Our number 1 ghost video of all time
It's the most boring thing you'll ever see.
Okay, a few minutes ago, I was sitting on the couch over there. I was just watching TV and on Facebook. Baxter was sitting next to me on the couch. And Hazel, boom, was way back here in the hall. And all of a sudden, these vertical blinds they rattled by themselves. I was sitting over there, and the blinds go like somebody opened them or brushed them or something. And we're the only ones home. My wife is at work. I'm here by myself. It stopped, but then after a little while, it happened again. So I got the video camera out to see if I could get it to do it again. They're shaking a little bit now, but it's because of the heating vent. It's adjacent, and they always sway a little bit. I'm assuming this is James. It's the only one I've contacted. James, if you're here, move those blinds again, because that was really good. And I didn't get it on tape when it happened the first time. You do it at night when nobody's looking. And you do it to me while I'm here by myself and I'm not paying attention. Show us something. Go on. Okay, now Baxter's gone. No contraptions. No contraptions. Just a man and his video camera and his blinds. Move them. Do it. Do it. Is that you? Or the vent? I don't know. I think that was the vent. It wasn't like what it did before. I don't know. Just went in a little bit. I'm not convinced. Oh, shit. Holy shit. Do it again. Holy shit. Do it again. Holy shit.
The reason why this is number one is because we feel it is the most authentic. He's trying to get this ghost who he named James. Apparently him and his friends summoned James at another point. After he had summoned James, he noticed that, like, I think a chair was rocking. That was the first video.
There's a series of 4 videos. There's 2 in particular that are more interesting. That is the type of blinds that I have here in my apartment. And I have those exact like, sliding doors and everything.
We all, we consider that maybe someone was outside the door, but if you look to the right, you can see that little black handle. That is the door. We have that on our blinds
that is
here.
my handle.
And as AJ's handle. So the door is shut. I think half the reason why this video just seems so convincing is because this isn't his normal thing. He doesn't fake ghost videos.
No, he's a musician.
That was pretty wild. But just maybe made it maybe an elaborate way to fake it. Then we get to this other one with a bell. That is
even more boring than the other.
It's
videos.
so boring. He hits it a little bit. He shows that it works or whatever. It just sits there for a while, and it's just the most simplest thing.
Just give me one good ring if you're there. You see that? Is that happening? Oh God. You fucking see this? You see that plunger? Oh my God, James. That was good. I couldn't hear you, but I seen it. Dude, hit it real hard. I know you're trying. Just whatever you got, just give it all you got and just hit it one good time. Holy shit.
The ghost rang the bell. He does take time to show off the bell after it's rung, and he just genuinely seems to be pretty surprised.
Jared actually sent him. He tried to reach out to them.
Yeah, I sent him a message saying that maybe you should try to send this to James Randi. If you don't know James Randi, he's a very, very famous skeptic. Thanks to Regs Zeus, is that his name? Regs Zeus? Yeah, he let me know there's a guy named James Randi. Thank you, Tupac. James Randi offers $1 million to anyone who can present paranormal evidence. So I was thinking, this is pretty good. This is simple. I don't know how it may not be impressive enough to James Randi. I don't know. I think we're also going to try to contact Captain Disillusion, see if he has a way of debunking it.
And then if one of you see this and you have an explanation immediately and to make us look stupid, let us know in the comments.
Yeah.
So there's the list, and feel free to disagree and let us know your opinions. Top 10 ghost videos all time.
For all time. This will never change. We'll never change our minds.
As of now. And, it might change if people give us some comments and reveal some new shit comes to light.
Right.
Maybe in the future we'll do a revised list.
Also, any videos you think are just way better than this, please send it.
Some obvious exclusions would be the famous ghost chase with the police car. We actually have plans for that. It's going to be coming up soon. We're dedicating November to suggestions.
Final ranking, Ghostface number 1, whatever AJ likes, it all the way at the bottom. All right, I just re-ranked it again, and now that's that one. Just be sure we're not going to change it again. This is it. That's what I just did. When I just re-ranked it, that's it. But now, all right, well, hold on, though. Maybe we should change.
Not until more shit comes to light, man.
No,
shit has to come to light.
Man, you're really working hard on this Lebowski thing.
Dude, Lebowski's great.